The boy Huel sent money home for 10 years, but came back to nothing. Kwame stood quietly at the bus station, holding a small traveling bag tightly against his chest. His mother wiped tears from her eyes while his younger brothers watched silently. "Don't forget us when you become rich," one of them joked. Kwame forced a smile, but deep inside, he was terrified. He was leaving Ghana for the first time in his life. The village had gathered around him that morning because everyone believed he was the family's only hope. Their old mud house leaked whenever it rained. Sometimes they slept hungry. Sometimes there wasn't even money for soap. Before Kwame entered the bus, his mother held his hand tightly. "My son," she whispered, "when God blesses you, build a house for yourself. Suffering should not follow you forever." Kwame nodded. "I promise, Mama." That promise stayed in his heart for the next 10 years. Life abroad was not what people back home imagined. Kwame worked in freezing weather. He carried heavy boxes in warehouses. He washed dishes in restaurants late into the night. Some days he slept only 3 hours before another shift started. But every month, no matter how tired he was, he sent money home. At first, it was small amounts, then bigger amounts. Soon, everyone in the village started talking about Kwame. "His family is lucky. That boy will become a millionaire. They'll soon build the biggest house in this village." Whenever Kwame called home, his older uncle always answered confidently. "Don't worry," the uncle would say. "The building is progressing well." His mother would also reassure him. "We have bought cement. We have started the foundation. We are waiting for roofing sheets." Every time Kwame heard those words, his heart filled with joy. He imagined the house constantly. A beautiful house with tiled floors, a large compound, his own bedroom. A place where his mother would finally sleep peacefully. Whenever his co-workers spent money on expensive phones and designer clothes, Kwame refused. "No," he would tell them. "I'm building my future back home." Years passed. 10 long years. Kwame grew older. His hands became rough from hard labor. His back hurt constantly. But one thing kept him going. The dream of returning home to the beautiful house he had sacrificed everything for. Finally, the day arrived. Kwame booked his flight home without informing anyone. He wanted it to be a surprise. As the taxi drove into the village, his heart beat faster. He smiled as he imagined seeing the mansion everyone kept describing on the phone, but suddenly his smile disappeared. The taxi slowed down near his family's land. Kwame looked outside carefully. Then again. His heartbeat stopped. The old mud house was still standing there, broken, cracked, worse than before. No new building, no cement, no fence, nothing. Kwame stared silently, unable to breathe properly. "This can't be the place," he whispered. But it was. Children nearby recognized him first. "Kwame is back." People started running toward the taxi excitedly. His mother rushed out crying with happiness. My son. But Kwame could not move. He slowly stepped out of the taxi, his eyes fixed on the old house. His voice trembled. "Where is the house?" Silence. Nobody answered. Kwame turned to his uncle. "The house I sent money for, where is it?" The uncle looked away. We had some problems." "What problems?" Kwame shouted. The villagers became quiet immediately. For the first time in years, they saw real anger in his eyes. "I sent money every month for 10 years, he yelled. 10 years! His mother began crying. His younger brother stepped forward carefully. "Brother." Things became difficult. Kwame laughed painfully. "Difficult? I nearly died working in another country." Nobody spoke. Then the truth slowly began to come out. Some of the money had been used for funerals. Some for unnecessary celebrations. Some relatives borrowed money and never returned it. His uncle used part of it to buy a car. One cousin used some money to travel. Even his younger brothers stopped working because they believed Kwame would continue sending money forever. Kwame listened quietly. Every word felt like a knife entering his heart. 10 years. 10 years of suffering. 10 years of sacrifice. Destroyed. That night, he sat alone under the mango tree behind the old house. He couldn't sleep. He remembered the cold nights abroad, the insults from bosses, the hunger, the loneliness, all for nothing. At midnight, his mother walked slowly toward him. She sat beside him silently. "My son," she whispered, "forgive us." Kwame's eyes filled with tears. "I trusted all of you." His mother began crying harder. "We thought the money would never stop coming." Those words broke him completely. The next morning, the whole village expected Kwame to explode with anger. But instead, he shocked everyone. Kwame gathered the family together. "I will not send money through anybody again," he said calmly. "From today, everyone must work for themselves." Some relatives became angry immediately. Others called him selfish. But Kwame didn't care anymore. For the first time in years, he understood something painful. Sometimes, the people closest to you can destroy your future if you are not careful. Kwame used the little savings he had left wisely. Instead of giving money to relatives, he hired workers directly. He bought materials himself. He supervised everything personally. Slowly, the house finally started rising, block by block, cement by cement. Months later, the building was completed. It was not the biggest house in the village, but it was built with wisdom, and this time, nobody could steal his dream again. From that day forward, whenever young men in the village prepared to travel abroad, Kwame always told them one thing: help your family, but never abandon control over your own future. Because trust without wisdom can sometimes become the beginning of regret.